Okay, okay. Here I am at the Whiskey a Go Go with Udio, right?
Yes.
I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah, UDO, that's correctly.
Because I hear so Udo, Udo.
Yeah, then normally we say no over the word UDO.
Udio.
Yeah.
I'm a good fan. Right?
Okay, good.
So Udio, tell me about the Steelhammer CD coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. I don't know when in America. I think it's the 21st of May or 21st of May, and in Europe it's 24th of May, I think. Yeah, what can I say about the Steelhammer album? It's this time without Stefan Kaufmann completely. So he was not involved in just producing and songwriting. So I did the whole thing together with Fitti Winold, the bass player. And yeah, what can I say? I mean, I'm really happy with the new album. It's a lot of different stuff on this album. It's like a ballad on it just with the piano. We have a really speed song, up-tempo songs. We have an orchestra on this album.
Wow.
We sing one song in Spanish called Basta Ya. So,
In Spanish?
Yeah, en español, sí, muy bien.
¿Hablas bien español?
Pequeña. So we did a lot of different things on this album, but for me the most important thing is we changed the whole production. So Stefan was more into all the computer stuff, and what we did was more like a face-to-face recording. You know, we used real amps, real cabinet, we used real drums, all that stuff. You know, there was like going back a little bit to the older days, and for me it had more live feeling. Yeah, you can hear that real humans was working on this album, you know. So I'm really looking forward to this album, and so far we have very good reaction on it. So in Europe, all the journalists, they will listen already to the whole album, and here at the US and Canada, there is a single out, Metal Machine. So we played this already for a while. The reaction is very good, and tonight we have a premiere. We play Steelhammer, the title song of the album. So, yeah, what can I say? At the moment, I'm really happy. Everything looks good. So, here we go.
Okay, I saw there's 3 different editions of Steelhammer. Why? One Japanese, one with extra song, one without the extra song.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm poor.
Yeah.
I can buy it all 3.
Yeah, but the Japanese always want to have a separate song.
Yeah.
So, but this time it was very clever, I think. So we have the songs Basta Ya is in Spanish, and we have this
Basta Ya.
Basta Ya, and we have also this song in English. So we gave to the Japanese the English version. So we just have to have a different language, but the song is the same.
Oh, okay, good to know.
So,
okay.
And yeah, and the rest, I don't know, that this is up to record companies. They're always coming up with just special edition, like a box and all that stuff. I don't know, I'm not a really a fan of this, you know. So, but we have on the normal CD, we have 14 songs, and on the special edition, there are 15 songs. So there's a lot of material on the album.
So you mentioned Stefan. What is the issue that he has that he stopped playing with the band?
Yeah, I mean, he had this problem for a long time. I mean, he has to stop also playing the drums and accept about his back problem. He got a real serious back problem. So, and then, I mean, now it's getting not better. It's going the other way around. And when we did the last tour, he has so much pain, and he had to take really heavy pills on tour, and it was the best thing to stop for him as a live musician. So, but we will see. Maybe on the next album he will be involved again in songwriting, stuff like that. So, but he will behind the band in some ways.
Okay, Stefan, I hope you get well soon. I don't know what can I say. What about the touring you're gonna tour in Europe, and you mentioned South America, so tell me about it.
Yeah, so now that tonight we have the last show here in America. America was just for us a promotion tour in a way. So the last time we've been here, it's 12 years ago, long time. And so we will see now what's going on for UDO. And now tomorrow we fly back to Europe, and then we start the festival season, all the summer.
Russia.
Yeah, no, this is the tour. The tour. So we do couple of shows, festivals in Germany, in Belgium, and Czech Republic. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
And then we start touring the middle of September. We start to tour in Russia, and we end up middle of December. That means we do nearly everywhere and play everywhere in Europe. And maybe I heard that we do in July, in the middle of July, the first part of the South American tour, but it's not confirmed. But I heard they are working on it, and then definitely next year look like that we are coming back to the US for a longer tour, and then definitely we do the second part then of the South American tour.
South America. So, for you guys, para todos ustedes en Sudamérica, Udo, basta ya.
Basta ya.
No vengas más, Udo. Don't
Sí.
come. Tell me about any plans to release any video clips of the new album?
Yeah, we made two. We did one video clip of a ballad, Heavy Rain, and then we did a song of a single, a video clip of the song of the single, Metal Machine. So I don't know when it's coming out. I think it's the end of April, beginning of May. It's up to the record company.
Okay, okay. But about I've seen many singers that over the years they struggle with the vocal cords. Mostly the people that sing like you know, like we're raw way. How do you handle to keep singing over the years and don't get in trouble? You know.
Yeah, but I do nothing.
do you drink like do you get honey or whiskey or
nothing?
Or,
I mean, for me, I think I'm very lucky with my voice. So I never warm up. I don't do anything special. Just go out and go on stage and sing. That's it. I don't know. I think I'm really lucky.
even you are not too big. You probably have big lungs, right?
Yeah, yeah, enough in here.
Well, impossible to not ask about Accept, except Accept.
I never heard of this band.
Me neither, but we're gonna try to promote it a little bit. So tell me, what is the status between you and the guys?
So definitely we are not talking to each other anymore.
Okay.
I mean, Wolf was telling so many bullshit, especially in Europe, in interviews, and I don't know why he did this. And you know, now he's mentioned they was never in contact with me when they did the reunion. Of course, they was asking me to do the reunion. I don't know why he's lying all this stuff, you know. And in a way, he was stealing the name of Accept in the 80s. So I mean, I'm not in a really good mood with these guys anymore, you know. I mean, okay, what can I say? For me, it was not possible to do the reunion. We had a long talk, and I said, okay, in the end, no, under this conditions, I don't want to do this. And then I said, okay, I wish you all the best. And then he started really bad things. I don't know why.
Have you heard the music? Have you done?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, the Blood of a Nation is a good album. They have a good singer. So I mean,
Tornillo, do you like the way?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not Accept. Sorry, but they did good songs. So, I mean, if you have 15 years time to write songs, you can expect good songs. So we will see when they come up now with they did the Stalingrad album. I know the second album, I was just listening to 2 songs, but this album was already recorded together with the Blood of a Nation, I know that. So now they have to start working on new songs. I don't know.
Okay.
We will see.
Is there anything else you want to say to your fans in South America, Latin America?
Yeah, what can I say? I mean, it was a quite good tour, a short tour here in America, and hopefully we're coming back, or it looked like we are coming back, and definitely we see us then also with the other friends in South America, definitely we see us.
How people can get the album?
The album? How to get the album?
Steel Hammer.
In South America?
I mean, everywhere through the website. You can mention the website.
Not on the website. I mean, you have to order the Amazon or stuff like that. I don't know how it works. Yeah.
It's not gonna be for sale in your website.
Yeah. No, not on our website. No. You can order it by AFM in Germany. In South America, I don't know. And here in America, you can get it in some record stores. There's not many record stores left here in America, I heard. Okay. So, but you can get it in Amazon or whatever.
Okay. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Okay. See you guys. Ciao.
Hasta luego.